told me like, Alex, you know what, you're fighting for LGBT rights. It's just going to be like, are you going to wait for 50 more years? And I said, even if I'm on my deathbed and I see that LGBT rights win in India, I'm ready for it. So basically, my dream was to be a Broadway performer, and I always wanted to, like, since when I was young, I always watched musicals. So my mom actually introduced me to musicals called A Sound of Music and My Fair Lady. You know, watching that, I was like thinking, hey, I also want to be like them, like these stars who sing, act, and dance. And then I happened to watch Hello Dolly, and then it went on to Hairspray, different kinds of musicals. Like, for me, it was more like giving me life. So that's when I was like, hey, you know what, I need to shift to Bangalore and all that. You know, I shifted here. Then it was more like a growth of me as a performer. So I started knowing that I can sing. I started knowing that I can dance. I started knowing that I can act. But whenever I used to go for all these musicals, like auditions for musicals, people look at me and say, you know what, you've got that accent, like, you know, that strong Mallu accent, which is actually a giveaway. But then I really longed to be a character in the musical. So since then, after 2 or 3 auditions, I realized that they are only pushing me towards choir because I can sing properly. So when I sing, I don't have the accent. So as soon as I just sat one day, I was not getting the adrenaline rush as a performer, and plus I was not getting anywhere with my dream. Is when I started watching movies. I started watching different kinds of movies, and I came across this movie called as Mrs. Doubtfire. Now Mrs. Doubtfire is the reason why I was like, when I watched it, I was like, hey, that's Robin Williams in drag. And I was like, hey, if Robin Williams can do drag, then I can also do drag. So that's how Mayama came to me. And also, plus, it's my character. I can do anything. I can make her a widow next day. So she can go from a simple woman to glamorous woman to a widow, and to a bride, and then to an item number girl, to Madhuri Dixit, to anybody. That is how drag is. Drag is it's actually making your imagination come alive, and that is really powerful for me. And also, the reason why she's such a hit is she's not some floozy drag queen, or she's not one of those, she makes caricature of women. She's more of a drag queen who stands for ideals like individualism, gender equality, and feminism, and that's what sets her apart. Me being a drag queen, my goal for this year is to go all around India and talk about Mayama and her journey, and tell people that even you can do what you dream of.